Hello, welcome to another Seiler Instrument Quick Tip. I'm Holly Urbane from Seiler Geospatial based out of our Wisconsin office, and I'm going to talk today about the CAD Toolbar in Trimble Access version 2024-01. The CAD Toolbar has been available in Access since version 2019, but I believe it's underutilized, so here's a quick tip. To turn on the CAD Toolbar, you hit the three dots and you turn on the CAD Toolbar. If you're not hooked up to any instrumentation, not a GNSS rover, a total station, an SX series robot, the CAD Toolbar opens up in what's called the drawing mode. When you're in the drawing mode, you only have 7 icons. Settings, add a line, add an arc, start a join, back-to-back arc, end a join, and delete the selected element. When you're in the measure mode, which is going to be a future video, there's actually 15 icons you can choose from, but we're going to save that for another quick tip. The critical thing about using the CAD Toolbar is you have to have a feature code library attached to your job, an FXL located in your System Files folder. When I go to my job properties, there's a feature code library attached. Trimble offers one in Trimble Installation Manager called the Global Features. It's a list of some generic ones. If you want to learn how to use this CAD Toolbar, you can download this global feature library before you ever build your company's standard feature code library. Found it very helpful. Your feature code library has to have points, lines, and when you're doing measure, you have to have polylines. You want your feature code library to match the description key set and linework code set if you're going to send this data into Civil 3D. If you don't have a feature code library attached, or your points are not coded, and you try and use the CAD Toolbar, I can start a line, click on a point, try and draw a line, and I'm going to get an error because Access doesn't know what to draw, right? It doesn't know what color, what line weight, what to call it. Where the CAD Toolbar drawing mode comes in handy is after you've done some data collection. You can see I have a chain that should not be connected across the project. Very simply, I can pick a point, hit the end join, and it automatically added the control code to end chain to the point that I had highlighted. So BC back a curb end, meaning don't connect to the next BC. If I try and do that again, I highlight this back a curb, the end chain deactivated. It's because we have 2 items highlighted on the screen. A double touch anywhere will clear the selection. If I pick this back a curb, I do the end. Again, it adds a control code to the point and inserts a gap. Another handy tool on this drawing toolbar is the curve command. So if I say start an arc and I click on 2 consecutive points, it's going to use the back tangent and the ahead tangent and insert an arc through those 2 points. We've got back a curve, start arc, back a curve, end arc. So it automatically adds those control codes to the points that we have highlighted. One thing you need to be aware of is points have to be collected in order. If I just pick 2 points, it's a tangential arc. If I pick 3 or more, it's going to best fit a circular arc through those points. While we're talking about control codes, I thought I would just show you by picking this point, reviewing it, I can just put in a control code. See, it made that nice and smooth. If you have collected some points that don't have feature codes, we don't want to get an error. What we do is we start a line and then we say start a join. It brings up our feature code library for us to choose from. So I can say these are awning points. Then when I start clicking, it's going to join these points and automatically connect them using the awning feature code properties. One thing I will warn, if you highlight a chain and you hit the delete, not only does it delete the line, but it deletes all codes associated with the points that are attached to that line. There is no insert command available, but what we can do is build on what we've talked about. I can highlight a point, end that chain, highlight this point, end. Now, using the join command, I can pick the points and connect them in order. So if I missed a point along the way and I went and reshot it, I can use the CAD Toolbar drawing mode to insert it properly inside the chain. There is no undo, but this is just the beginning of the CAD Toolbar. When you are using a GNSS or total station to measure points, measure topo, especially in measure codes, it's a game changer. You have 15 control codes on screen to help you easily start drawing and connecting your lines. But like I said, way too much for one quick tip, so you'll have to wait till the next one. Thanks for watching another Seiler Instrument Quick Tip.